Hey, I'm Annie, and we're hanging out at NAMM 2014 with Dangerous Guitar.
Dave Reffett here at the 2014 Winter NAMM Convention in lovely Anaheim, California. And we're with Annie Grunwald from the band Formless, also known as Annie Shred on YouTube. Annie, tell us what you're doing here this year and what's going on musically with you.
Well, I'm here for the second time here at NAMM, representing Seymour Duncan. So I had the chance to perform at their booth a couple times this week, which was really, really cool. I got to basically perform in front of some of like the artists that I look up to, which was really nerve-wracking, but also just like really surreal and like a really cool experience. So I've gotten to just meet a lot of cool people, play a lot of cool guitars. And right now my band Formless is working on an album, so we've been recording and corresponding with the guy who's like mixing and mastering. So that's kind of what we're working on right now.
I got the opportunity to write a song on Michelangelo Badio's Intermezzo record, and Annie was someone who came to mind for that because I always like to pay it forward and bring interesting new players to the world. And on the song we have Guthrie Govan, Michael Romeo from Symphony X, Michael LaPon, the bass player from Symphony X, just a who's who of guitar players. And Annie does a great solo. So talk about that process. What was that like being asked? And was it nerve-wracking? And what is your process for writing your solos? I'm always so interested in how people write their solos.
So for that particular solo, it ended up being a duet between me and Dave, and actually I'm like a big advocate of writing out solos. So I actually like notate my solos a lot of times. Like I use Guitar Pro software, and so what I'll do is like I'll notate the solo out, and then I'll learn it after. I also do go the other route and try to improv first to come up with like ideas and licks, and then kind of piece it together. But for that particular solo, I notated the whole thing out and then recorded it, so it ended up kind of coming out that way. But yeah, I was just really honored to be a part of it in general. So it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but it was just like a lot of fun to like work on the track. So right now I have an Ibanez Prestige S-Series guitar. It's like a really slick, thin, lightweight guitar, so it's like perfect for shredding and like that style of metal and playing that in that vein. So I really like that guitar. That's like my main guitar for Formless. So that's what I'm using right now. Live, I will use, I have a PV Valve King and a PV cab as well that I use. But I've also dabbled with like a lot of other things with recording, and I've used like the Axe-Fx 2, so I'm like a huge fan of that, and I have a lot of fun using the tones from that software. I just kind of want to be out there playing music, like always doing kind of different things. So, if I could play with Formless and do that for the rest of my life, that would be awesome. But I also just really love collaborating with other artists and kind of doing like that guest solo that I collaborated with you on, and on Michelangelo's record was really cool. Just like kind of constantly doing different things, like traveling, playing music, recording music.